Today's the day. Gonna mow my hay. Got 12 acres. First thing we gotta do, let's fill this thing up. Just got done with the blacks. It's thick. It's thicker than the Shannons, actually. There were places where the swath really came in handy, knowing where I cut and where I didn't. So that's a good problem again. Let's take a look here. I don't know if you can tell how thick that is, truly, or not. I mean, this clump right here. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of hay. All right, here we go. This is day 3 of first cutting. Yesterday was nice and sunny and hot the first half of the day. Go figure. Then it ended up trickling rain. Luckily here we only got about 1/10 yesterday evening, so checked the hay out this morning or early afternoon here, and the hay is definitely needing Ted. I got this small patch here behind my house done. Basically, that's like my little test patch field. Anytime I want to get things set up or whatever, I'm gonna use that field there. It's mainly just grass and don't have to go real far, obviously, so it's pretty convenient. Right now, I'm gonna take the tedder. I'm gonna head to the blacks and ted it, then to the Shannons and finish here. So I'll get a little bit of footage. Tedding's not all that fun to watch for sure, but it is gonna be a part of this job. Just wanted you guys to be in on it. Everything went really good, everything was smooth. A couple adjustments that I made when Ross and I were adjusting it. To start off with, we were 10 rounds down from basically even from, you know, what I consider transport mode. And we were in B3. Well, I ended up stepping up. Ross said I could probably go up to C1 depending on how it was going, and it was going good. So I did step it up to C1. And I did lower it one more crank, so it was 11 rounds down, and it went really good. Not sure how well you can see it in the video, but I went out there and just stopped a couple times and checked, and Tedder was doing awesome. So beautiful sun in the sky. It's 89, 90 degrees, so I'm gonna just keep on getting it. Come along for the ride. Getting ready to pull into the test plot and try this baler out. See what happens.
At this point I can see that the baler isn't tying properly, so I'm going to get off and take a look and see what's going on. Again, it's my first time in the field with this square baler. Pretty quickly I can see that there's a huge knot where the new twine had came in and got stuck on the right hand bill hook. So once I get it cleared out, I was able to bale the rest of the test plot.
Finally got to do some baling yesterday. Actually got to bale 4 acres at the Blacks. That ended up being 217 bales. There we go. Then we went down to the Shannons and we baled 120, ended up going in the barn. And here's what one of our issues was. I noticed one of these was bent. I'm not sure if it's this one. I imagine it's probably this one once we get it on there. But this one I noticed was bent, but I guess it had a crack in it. Anyways, it clearly didn't make it the whole day. But at the Shannons we baled 120, put it in the barn, and then probably another 30 or so. And that went along with my customer. They had 250 bales total. So that went really good. I have it raked here at my house. And then at the Shannons, it got too late. The hay was getting tough, and I knew it was going to be nice again today, so just waited for today. There's probably another 100 bales down there. One of the breakdowns we had at the Blacks was one of the bolts that holds the knotter down on the right knotter. It ended up coming off, and it just looked like I missed, the baler missed a knot. So I kept going and it missed another one. I knew something wasn't right. So I got out and looked and seen that bolt was missing, and what happened was the needles came up and hit the twine discs. Apparently that causes the pinion shear pin to shear. So I didn't have any, but luckily I had a roll pin that was perfect for it. And yeah, it looked like it was that front one that was bent, because now these are perfectly even. That's good. Get that out of the way early. Then we came to the Shannons and ended up shearing a bolt on the flywheel and replaced that, and then a couple bales later ended up shearing one on the knotter too. So that's actually when I realized this was gone. So I was hoping that it was actually in the bales. For some reason it thankfully didn't get into the to the knives on the plunger or on the frame, so that was a blessing. Then after we replaced all that, it ran good. We ran for another hour. One thing that the baler is doing, it's spitting out a half bale, and Ross and I were looking at it and didn't really know if it was the spring on the trip arm or what was causing that, but Ross would walk alongside the baler and he would see that the trip arm would fall and it would only go halfway down. So it was making half bales anyways. We would just cut them open and throw them into the next windrow and rebale them. But Ross made an adjustment today. He came over here this morning while I was out getting parts at the dealership for this arm, and also This is the pinion gear that has the shear pin in it, but Ross made this adjustment here. These are slotted holes in here, and basically backed off the tension here for this arm. So hopefully that'll help with our half bail issue. So I'll definitely be watching that. But anyways, I got a few guys coming tonight to help haul, and I'm gonna get bailing. Alright, we're up and running. We're back on the back side of my property. Got about 2 acres here, and we're running in granny low because that's all the baler wants. If not, for some reason the trip arm is still coming up short, and it's tying real small bales every now and then. So as you can see behind me, I got 3 awesome guys from church helping me out, so super thankful for them. Beautiful evening, probably mid-80s, sun's shining, clear, and we got to finish up here. We're not going to be able to fit all this on the wagon, and we still got something to do down at the Shannon. It's probably another 100 bales, so we're going to be steady getting it tonight all the way till dark probably, so hope you guys enjoy. Alright, first cutting is done. Went pretty good. Had that little drizzle on the second day, which put us back a little bit. Had to ted it a couple times. Had to rake, turn it over a couple times. You know, it's just the struggles of putting up hay on a wet year. So overall, we did 313 bales, 220 and 217 respectively for all 3 of my fields. Around 750 total. So my best field was the Shannon's field. It did 70 bales an acre. Mine did 63 bales, and the Blacks did 54 bales an acre. My goal that I set out before we even started this year was 50 bales an acre. So I exceeded that. I'm thankful. You know, you definitely got to put in the fertilizer, and but it makes it worth it in the end. So overall, first cutting, it's a success. Looking forward to second cutting. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment below. Appreciate you guys.